But it's not the traditional tea reading. But I do hope you enjoy this one. And also I'll be pulling out some cards. This is the Gilded Tarot deck that I have here. Okay. Sagittarius, let's begin. Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius. Oh, okay. First thing I see is some great or big dream fulfillment. Something is coming through that you've been hoping it would happen after some time, and it's like it's something that you look and you're like, oh wow, this is something that I remember this dream. That's what it feels like, it's like it happens. This starts off amazing. There is something here where I see a lot of sun. You could be in a sunny place, but I do see a lot of sun shining through. It brings happiness. There's a room here. You could be staying in a room where you discover something. This could be very specific, but it just brings something so hopeful. You become very, very hopeful from something that you discover. It could be your childhood room. It could something like that special, specific message perhaps. But there is hope is being restored because from this thing that is coming through, and it could involve a property. There's something very, very special, unique, and close to you. So big dream that you dreamt from. It could be from some time ago that is coming through. And there's something here with lights and action. It's like perhaps what I'm seeing is you are ready to go now. What I see is like you are ready. You're rolling up your sleeves. You are ready to take on whatever comes your way. You are ready. It's an energy here of unstoppable. It's like, aha, I made it happen, and you almost can't believe it. And it's a very beautiful, special feeling, and it also shows your modesty, your humbleness as well. Is what's coming through. There is I see lots of appointments being made this week. Appointments, um, may be taken on a bit too much, but I do see that there's some things that you feel like you need to get done, quickly, and there's also some kind of assistance as well around you, but not to pile on too much. That's a message there as well for you. But for some of you, I do see you getting like some kind of dream home, or the way you do your home, or something like that. Something that's very, very special. Again, unique. It's unique. Something that's unique to you. I see gifts coming in as well. Presents, gifts coming through for you. And it's like, there is some kind of, like an expectance of a situation to unfold. But the way it does, it's like I can hear you say, lo and behold, this comes through. It's almost like you expect it, but at the same time, it feels almost like you didn't think it would happen. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Also, I'm getting some broodiness here, Sagittarius. Some of you could be very broody. You could be just thinking about that kind of stuff, expanding your family, maybe not. But it's that feeling. You're just feeling very, very broody. Love to be around around babies, children, something like that. Your spirits are really, really high. It's something that is making you very magnetic to, to for the right things coming towards you. Your energy is very magnetic, attracting good things towards you as well. I do see there is a courage being needed for something. There's something here that you're needing to be courageous about, and it's like having to make a decision to stop something, like a switch off button, or something like that. You're having to be courageous to. It could. There's a solution, and that solution is to end a certain connection here, but you were perhaps not wanting to confront this. This is a situation that I'm getting here. And finally, when it does, there are a lot of benefits coming through for you. It could be something in relation to work, but if it's a place of work that you're not happy with, you're taking the courage to take the right steps for you in order to open up new doors. And that is what's coming through. New doors are opening for you because you've learned a lot from where you've just come from, and in the next place and the next project that you do, it's going to be even better with the skills that you bring forward as well. There's words of advice coming from a feminine energy here. Feminine energy doesn't have to be a woman, could be, but could be like a mother figure almost. But words of advice is to be, what's saying here, to be taken. It could help you out a lot. Being with the right kind of people that you trust as well. There's a soul connection with this person. Okay, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Okay. 8 of Swords. Sagittarius. And the 6 of Pentacles. Having to, come through, leaving some things behind for your benefit. I know I just mentioned that, and I feel like that is where we're starting off from. To not leave you feeling stuck or bounded. The stuck energy, I feel like you're moving on from. Something that you have needed to disconnect from brings you a lot of joy. Finally, when this is being shifted, because I do see a release wanting to happen. And it's like some things in terms of control. I see reflection here that you have had to feel like you've had to control a lot of things, but something is being opened up here. You're not being stuck for that long. You're allowing to open your hands, open your arms, and see where it takes you. And from that, it brings a good balance here with the 6 of Pentacles, because there's been a lot of unequal give and take that has perhaps caused stuck energy. When this is being shifted, now the universe can balance things for you in the right way. 4 of Swords, the High Priestess. Here we go. Needing a break, needing a relaxation is what I'm getting here. Needing some breathing space. Breathing space. A lot is about to happen for you. Again, I'm getting something to do with property. Could be just for some of you, but it is your living environment, your work environment. Perhaps it's 2 in 1. Maybe that's something that is changing here. But you're following, there's a guidance here with the High Priestess. You're following the right advice. You're following your intuition. You're growing with your intuition, with your skills, your manifestation skills as well. And you're needing to take a step back from this in order for things to be aligned, and feel the need that trust in your skills, in your talent, in your knowledge. Trust in it. Don't feel like you need to make sure everything is in sight or you have control of everything. Things are working out according to plan. Things are working out in favor for you. And the High Priestess shows that. The Nine of Pentacles. You see, it's Sagittarius. I love this. Woo! First thing I see is this butterfly. Big transformation here. Something is happening where I see you really, really rising. You're rising. It's like you are at the top and no one can take you off that. No one can push you off the top. No one, there's also resurgence of power is what I'm guessing here with where you stand with things, with who you are, with the things that you are ready to show the world, if that makes sense, I know I'm speaking on such a large scale here, but it could be something, in terms of a relationship, it could be family, it could be work, but something is growing. It's been growing all around you, but now it's going to come in front of you here in the physical realm. A lot of things have been working behind the scenes. It's like, when is this thing going to move? Finally, when there's some sort of, break or needing to relax, that's when things come through. That's when things start to come through. You also need like a mental relaxation as well. But you get such grand independence and prosperity coming through as well. There is fortune coming your way. Something is transpiring where you're like, oh wow, it's like you find your place, you find yourself in a place where you see the luck that you've come into. And it's fortune. Fortune is growing for you. Whatever despair that you have had, after that, a lot of fortune. It's like making sure that you've planted your seeds in the right place here. And that you have been transforming all along the way. And I feel like you're loving yourself here. You really love the person that you've become, that you're becoming, and where you're at. Very much so. No one can take that away from you. I love this. Sagittarius.